guys, so today I have something else, which is this book. Recently, I am applied for the JLPT N2, and sometimes I'm using Japanese, but most likely, I don't know. I might sound like a weebo or something, which I don't care. But so 6 years ago, my friend gifted me this book, which I studied like 30 pages of it. And this book is not really a course book. It is you can say it like a proverbs and phrases book for Japan. And it is really interesting for me. I really liked his present, by the way. If he's ever going to watch this video, I'm really appreciating his gift. But it is really hard, especially if you are just an N2 and 3 kind of person, you will have hard time. And the reason I started to learn Japanese in the first place is like I enjoy learning at some point, and that's what ordinary things. It should some kind of feeling of um it should open a new door for you. Whatever you are learning, it should entice your imagination and keep you interested. So, as a culture, as a history, as in different perspectives, the Japanese have that thing. Like, I kind of liked it for a long time, so I gave it a thought. I tried to learn it in the university, blah blah blah. And I'm here right now. Sometimes I'm making fun of it, sometimes I'm learning it very ambitiously. And Yojijukugo, which is like the proverb, it is not only about Yojijukugo because Yojijukugo basically consists of 4 kanjis. But I will name all the things in this book as Yojijukugo. Basically, they are the Japanese phrases what you will see in this book, and they are really interesting. They are about history. They are about culture. They are about all about Japan. And I think there is a deeper meaning trying to understand them. Like it's not only about some phrase, but if you learn about them, you will learn about the history and culture and so many background stuff as well. So that's why I recently re-embarked this mission I started long ago. What I know is that kanji is something about frequency. So if you are seeing the same kanji so many times, that kanji is most likely a useful one, and the more you see it, the more easily you will remember it. And if you are not seeing a kanji so much often, like over here, there is the kanji for ningen. You can easily remember it. But this I, that kanji I have little recollection, even though I studied this thing. And whenever I don't know a kanji, I have a notebook and I'm keep writing the same kanji over and over, which improves my writing, of course. But some kanjis never I can't remember because they are really really rare. Like this I kanji. I think it must be N1 or N2 kind of kanji. And I think it is not so much used. At least as a kanji, I don't see it so often. But whatever. So recently I was thinking and I was trying to learn this Yojijukugo at workplace as well. Like I was using secretly ChatGPT and stuff, asking some Yojijukugo, but as you can see above, this stupid app that it is keep giving the same Yojijukugo, even though in this book there are like hundreds of them or different phrases and stuff. So it doesn't saturate you. What they give you is same thing, same thing, same thing, and after like you see 30, 40 of them, it will just keep repeating itself. So ChatGPT is not a good one for you to learn these phrases. So I wanted to go back to this book, and this time hopefully I'm going to finish all the phrases inside. So and normally translating it by myself is a big ordeal. It takes so much time, so frustrating, keep writing the kanjis and everything. Like a phrase like this, I'm studying like 6 hours sometimes, and it is really hard. But if you are especially working and you have other stuff to do outside of the work as well, you will not have time to give each of these phrases 6 hours, 7 hours from your life. So what I come up with is to put these phrases into the ChatGPT, of course, is in the form of a picture, and then we will first translate them into Romaji for easier reading, because you are seeing the furigana here, which are the small writings, how telling you how to read it, but over here you don't see the furigana. And like while I studying, I learned that this thing is shutten, which means source. This is one of the things, because at the end of the each writing, I'm seeing this shutten, which says source, and it is good. And sometimes you will see the characters like from the Chinese history, and they're really, really hard to find on the internet. Like after some point, I realized that if I use Wikipedia, it gives you a better result than a dictionary, because it's about the sort person, it is not really it doesn't correspond to a word. So whatever. So what we're gonna do in these videos is that we are going to copy paste the picture, and we will ask first translate it to furigana, and after furigana, not furigana exactly, yomikata. We will get the yomikata, the way of reading of this kanji text, and then we will get the English translation. And when I get the yomikata, the way how things are being read, I will most likely have some questions. Like I'm definitely seeing some kanjis that I cannot read right now. Some of the kanjis maybe I know as a word, but I never see them in the kanji form, so I don't really understand them. So some of the kanjis, when their yomikata comes along, I will say that, oh, so this is this word. I know the word, but I didn't know the kanji. But sometimes I will not know the word and not the kanji as well. So that time I will ask ChatGPT to list these words. And hopefully it will give me a list, and I will realize what I know and what I don't know. And hopefully for people like you who like to see about Japanese, who likes to learn about vocabulary, and who is maybe curious about this book, uh, you can learn with me, possibly. So I'm thinking about, let's go. And what we are gonna do right now is that I'm going to take this stuff, I'm gonna put it here, and I'm gonna ask it, make Romaji reading and translate English. Yeah, let's go. Let's see what it's gonna do. I'm doing it, by the way, first time. Like I didn't do this thing before. I don't know if it will understand it must understand, because it must be reading the Japanese up, way down. So I don't think it will have the trouble to see the content of this thing. But I hope it doesn't give an error, like it doesn't try to read it from left to right. This is, I think most of the sources, like books in Japan, like 95% of them are written in this format. So I think ChatGPT is, yeah, it is smart enough to understand. So let's see what it is talking about. It says that blue comes from indigo, but it is bluer than indigo. So this thing is indigo. Okay. And meaning is a student becoming more excellent than their teacher, a junior surpassing their senior. I remember this thing. When I read it, I remember I studied this thing. Then let's read the uh, meaning down. 中国では青色の染料を藍という草から取ったが、その色は藍の色よりも濃くなることに由来する。Like this thing, when I read, I don't understand because there are words that I don't understand. Like, サンリオ. What the hell is サンリオ? Right? よりも濃くなる。濃くなる. Koku is the, like, most of, if you are, like, entry kind of person, most likely you know the word koku as a country, but 濃くなる? It doesn't make any sense. It becomes a country? No. So it has a different meaning. 人間の本性を自己中心的に見て、seiaku-setsuと唱えた荀子は、荀子 is a name of the person. 学問を生涯にわたって続ける。Okay, so this thing, when you don't know so many words, makes little sense. So we need to read the English meaning first. It says that in China, blue dye was extracted from a plant called indigo, but the origin of the phrase lies in the fact that the resulting color becomes deeper than the original plant. Junzi, I think the proper reading of this word, who advocated theory that human nature is fundamentally evil, seiaku-setsu. Okay, I like this thing. Viewing human nature as self-centered, used these words while explaining that learning is something that should be continued throughout one's life and must not be stopped halfway. It is also used to mean that through the accumulation of study, one can grow and surpass their former self. So this is basically what we are here for. But okay, source should then, like, over here it didn't put the yomikata, right? Shunsei encouraging learning. Shutsuran no homare, the glory of surpassing one's master. Okay. So related proverb. Okay, so it is giving us the similar words as well. So what we're gonna do is that I'm gonna put some basic words like indigo over here, right? We don't know the indigo. We learned, but we still don't know. This is Junshi, sensei yori. This is no, これ Deshi. Deshi write this. Is it Deshi? Let's put it just in case because I made a mistake. Okay. Sensei yori mo. Okay, we don't know this one. Yūshū. Yūshū, of course I know, but I don't know the kanji for this, so we need to see it again. Yūshū. And Kōhai, Kōhai. Kōhai, senpai. It isn't like I don't know what is Kōhai, what is senpai, but it is important to see the kanji. Because as I talk, it is all about frequency, this stuff. Oinuku. Oinuku is a word that I don't know, for sure. Oinuku koto. And when I'm studying this, because I don't know oinuku is a one word or not, I need to translate it by myself. I'm thinking about o and nuku. I'm translating them separately. Like, I know that this is chasing, but oinuku is surpassing. It is another word. So it is good to see these things in the translation, like ChatGPT. This is setsume, right? Most likely it is. 中国では青色。Okay, the second 色。What is kon-iro? We don't know this. 研究を、is this 研究? 染料, right? 染料. It looks like 研究。という草から取ったが、その色は、藍の色よりも、これ、熱いの感じする。由来する 由来するburada. This is the 由来する. Where is the 熱い? What is that? 熱く, right? This is 熱く. だったが、その色は、の色よりも濃くなる? 濃くなる. This thing, right? Like this thing I know like 熱い or something, but it says 濃くなる. It is something else. So this thing I don't know. So 人間は元性、本性、right? 本性、本性を自己中心的と見て。Okay, this is 自己中心. Where is the 自己中心的? This is the self-centered, right? Self-centered. 自己中心的見て。seiaku-setsu. Seiaku-setsu I know. So I'm not going to include that word because if you watch the monogatari, you know the seiaku-setsu at the end of the Nisa Monogatari. It was end of the Nisa Monogatari, right? If you like that show, you will learn that seiaku-setsu. Seiaku-setsu 唱えた tonairu. This word I don't know. This word I don't know for sure, so this is what we're gonna do. We are going to put here. Can I change it to? Wait, no. I couldn't copy properly. 唱えた Done what? 中心的と見て、What is this thing? 学問 I definitely don't know. Like, it is learning most likely, but I never used this word, 学問 in my life, ever. This is life, right? This is life. But another word that I don't use at all. 生涯にわたって。生涯にわたって続けるものであり。Like, this sentence, totally different. Like, I would be never able to create this word by myself. 学問を生涯にわたって続けるものであり。途中でやめてはいけない。Like, this one is so easy. But 途中 as a kanji we need to see again. 途中でやめたりはいかない。と、何をする？説明する。But it doesn't say 説明。解いた、right? 解る。取る解く Most likely it is 解く、right? Let's write 解く。いや、解く。解いた上で、このことは、another word. Which word this is? Most likely I know this one. 述べた。述べる。But it is another form that I don't know. 述べた。述べる。So, という上で述べた学問を進むことにより、以前の自分を超えて成長できるという意味でも使われる。Like the rest of it I can read so well. But this part, what we will do is... No, it didn't change. Make vocabulary list kanji, Romaji, and what is it? Kanji, Romaji, and English translation. It is not translation, corresponding word. Whatever. Let's see. it got cancelled. Translate the words below next to it with putting Romaji next to Kanji. Okay, so let's try again. I think it will go well this time. Thank you so much. Okay, so indigo, Deshi, pupil, student, yūshū, excellent, senpai, oinuku, to surpass, dark blue, kon-iro, dark blue, navy blue. Okay, this is something new. We didn't know this thing. Kon-iro, senryo. Senryo, this is dye, a word that I don't know. Senryo. Kokunaru, what is this? To become darker, to thicken. Okay, I think this was Atsui, right? This kanji. Jiku-jūshin-teki, we learned right now. Tonaeru, to advocate, to preach, to recite. Okay. Okay, okay. Gakumon, scholarship, learning, study. Shogai, lifetime. Tochu, like, how is it different, right? Lifetime. Shogai, seikatsu. Uh, Seikatsu is like a daily life, right? But shogai is lifetime, a person's whole life. Okay. Tochu, middle way. Toku, to explain, to advocate, to preach. How are they different? Is the question, like, whatever. Noberu, to state, to express. Each time it is using a different word, right? Tonaeru, toku, noberu, sumu. To accumulate, to pile up, to gain. Sumu. Oh, okay, it is piling up, right? Okay, sumu, that kind of. I heard this one. This one I heard. Noberu? Noberu, I didn't. These things I don't use so much. Tonaeru, tochu. Yeah, tochu I use. Toku, noberu. These words are not daily use. So, this will be like this, right? I will be sharing one phrase. I don't know how often I will do, like, but I will try to do as far as I can go, and appears twice on your list. I don't know. Did it happen twice in my list? Top of their class, sumo in this contest was taking up. I don't know. Whatever. So I hope this video becomes a help for you as well. And I will make more of these videos. I'm not doing it for you most of the time. I will do it for myself, but yeah. So hopefully we will be learning together while I was making these videos. So thank you. See you again. Bye bye.